Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this beautiful case study which we have made just for you. Okay, so I'm Vikas. I'm founder of DigiScaler, and we have been helping several brands across different niches to add some extra $1 to $2 million to their brand's annual revenue. Okay, and in this live video we'll be showing you step by step framework how we did it, and what step can you take to grow your brand to next, add $1 to $2 million to your brand's revenue, right? So first of all, like, why should you listen to me? Okay, why should you listen to us as a DJ scaler, right? So we as a DJ scaler have helped several brands. Okay, we have an excellent team of people. We have helped several brands to grow 5x, 10x in a year, right? And I'll be showing you exact result. Okay, what we have achieved for the brand, and we'll be showing you live result. Okay, not some fluff or some BS we'll be throwing at you. We'll be showing you everything step by step, transparently. Okay, so first of all, I'll be sharing you some result which we have achieved for our client in the past, and let's moving on to next slide. So this is one of our result of a store which was in bedding store. Okay, this is a bedding store, and we have onboarded this client in around November 2020. Okay, and we generated over 1 crore 72 lakhs to the brand annual revenue till now. Okay, you can see this. 1 second, you can see this number, right? So we have generated around 1 crore 72 lakh, which is around 250K in USD, which we have done already for this client of us. Okay, and this is another one of our screenshots from our agency's client's dashboard, ad manager. So this one we have achieved insane ROAS of around 11. Okay, for some of the ad set it's giving us ROAS of around 97. Okay, this is crazy. Okay, and we have literally achieved that, right? So this is another of our client which is in apparel niche, and we managed to do around 3.7 million from year to date till now. And yeah, brand has been growing at a rapid pace, and we just kick started their sales thing, and orders keeps coming in, it never stops, right? So this is another of our brand which we're working on. And yeah, man, again, this is one of our result from inside a ad manager dashboard, right? So you can see here the average ROAS of around 25 we have achieved for this brand. Again, like, we achieved around 17 lakhs in total conversion value. Okay, so this is not just the screenshot I'm talking about. Okay, we'll be showing you live result. We just don't talk, we'll show you everything. Okay, so this is another of our brand which is in home decor, and we managed to do around 45K till now, and this has been growing at a normal pace and been doing well ever since, right? So now, like, I'll be me and Shubham, okay, because we both are main media buyers in our agency, right? So Shubham will be showing you some of his work, okay, some of his past work, past clients' work, and he'll be showing you some live result, okay, so that you can believe what we are trying to tell here, right? Because we have been doing this for a long time. So yeah, moving on, Shubham will take the charge.
Hello everyone, I'm Shubham Bhavsar, founder at DigiScaler. So Vikas has already told you how we have created this agency DigiScaler and how we went from zero to the next level. Okay, so right now I'm showing you the analytics of one of my clients' store. Here you can see the total number of sales, 1.63 CR. Actually, this is above 1.8 CR, but there are some returning orders, so that's why we are seeing the less amount here. So this is a home decor store, and we have created this store last year, November 2020, and till now I'm showing the analytics. It's 3 October midnight, 1 a.m. Let me refresh the screen so you can see the live analytics. Here you can see the stats, the number of sales, total number of online sessions, returning customer rate is 11.44%. This is the quality of branding. So you can see the returning customer rate, right? So online session, draft order, and there are some upsell, downsell, cross sell also, and many more. I'll show you some email campaigns also and SMS campaigns also, that how we generated the sales from that. Average order value is 2809, total number of orders. Let me show you one another store of home decor. Here you can see the store. It's $46,000 in sales. It's also a branded one, home decor, 5.42% returning customer rate. Average order value is 92.70. Total number of orders 503. And we have added some upsells, cross sells, down sells, emails, email marketing, SMS, WhatsApp, and many more. Okay, so let me show you some of my email campaigns. Okay, guys, so you can see the email campaigns here. Diwali reminder email, we have created around $100,000, and this $8,000 customer feedback for repeat buyer. And this is the Diwali offer, because right now this is the season of Diwali in India. So you can see $75,000 monsoon ending sale, $39,000, and there are many more campaigns. Here you can see that. So you have generated lots of sales from emails, and this is the campaign one. Okay, so there are many sales for we have generated, like abandoned car recovery, then customer win back. Okay, guys, so let me show you one of my SMS campaign. For SMS, I'm using the SMS bump, so you can see the stats of abandoned card reminder, 2 hours delay, is like $3,751. Abandoned card second one, you can see here $10,000, and number three, abandoned card recovery of 20 hours, $3,682, and there are many more. You can see customer win back, product cross sell, or new order confirmation. There are many more, guys. So, okay, guys, these are the results of one of my clients, home decor one. Okay, so now I'll pass to Vikas, and Vikas will continue. Okay, thank you.
So, guys, hope you have seen all the live results shared by Shubham. You know, and now let me just share you one more, client which we have exploded the growth in this year. Okay, this is one of another of my store which is in apparel niche. Okay, and this brand has already done around 3.7 million till now and has been growing at a good pace. Okay, it's based out of Jaipur, and this brand has been exploding ever since. Okay, so you can see the returning customer rate and average order value that has been insane for this brand. Okay, so I'll just refresh this so that you can see what I'm talking about, right? So yeah, again you can see we are not just showing you some fluff, we are showing you some live result. Okay, this is one of our Indian store. So moving on, okay, moving on to presentation. So who is this for? Okay, so if you are someone, okay, who is an e-com brand who's passionate to grow their business, okay, and maybe you want to grow to 6 7 or 8 figure but haven't found the right strategy. Okay, watch this case study till the end, watch this video till the end. You'll, get a lot of doubts cleared right now in front of, the screen. You'll get many things out of this video. Okay, now if you're someone who want consistent and predictable growth, if you don't want to be burned by any bullshit agencies out there, right? Or if you want, uh, you want to spend less time running ads, okay, more time building the business, so this is for you. Okay, so this is for you, right? Now let me just talk about the background. Okay, background about digiscaler and what we have done till now. Okay, so like previous year we started with a, car accessories store. Okay, and we have scaled that store to over 8 million INR. Okay, so we come from a background who has already uh, been an e-commerce store owner, right? Because I personally have scaled, me and Shubham have scaled, our car accessories brand to over 8 million, and if we combine, if we have done over 1 crore 30 lakhs, right? So that is huge. That is around 100K, 200K we have done just from our car accessories brand. And that's how we realized, because if we, as an e-commerce brand owner, can scale, our store, maybe we can help some other people out, maybe we can help some other brands out. So that's why we formed DigiScaler, okay, to help new brands who are struggling to launch and scale their store. Okay, that's what we have been about. We have, we have felt the pain of a brand owner. Okay, we know like how it works. We know what are the problems they face in operation, in logistic, and there are a lot of issues, right? So we have been through this journey, and we want you, we want to just help you out in ads, okay, so that we can just give you consistent sales. Okay, we give you orders, and you just focus on your operation and, other financial and other part of your business, right? So that you don't need to worry about, from where you'll get new customer. That can be taken care by us, right? So that's why we formed DigiScaler, and we wanted to help and scale many stores, right? So now our main focus is, to take your return on investment to next level and scale up your business. Okay, so you have seen we have done incredibly well with our return on ad spend, right? So we have done ROAS of 20, 30, okay, more than 20 or 30 sometime. Okay, so we have our strategies, so how we can, boost any, ROAS to next level, right? So yeah, there are few brands for whom we are generating consistent 5 to 10 ROAS, for apparel brands, for furniture brands, for bedding stores, for home decor. So yeah, we've been doing this for last 2 years, and yeah, that has been incredible journey. So till now we have spent over 200K dollars, okay, last 2 years. We have done over $2 million in revenue in last 2 years. With We have worked with 40 plus clients, okay, so including drop shipping stores, including branded stores. We have taken almost 40 plus clients till now. And yeah, uh, this has been, something which is mainly driven by Facebook. Okay, Facebook as a social media traffic has been huge. Okay, you can see this report. Okay, so most popular social media platform in 2021 is Facebook. It has around 2740 with 27,000 million users on Facebook, which is insane. It can give you huge, you know uh, you can take your brand to next level just through Facebook. And we have done it, okay, because we know Facebook ad works, and that's how we drive traffic mostly. Yeah, but we have some backend strategy for your email and SMS marketing, right, which has been discussed by Shubham too. And we are even into some other aspects like influencer marketing, but our main focus has always been Facebook, because it is best for, getting consistent sales. Okay, so here's few more results. So talking about ROAS, so I was just talking about return on investment, right? So let's talk about return on ad spend. So we have been generating consistent ROAS. So this one, you can see this is of car accessory store, and we generated around 19x return on ad spend. When we are putting 1 rupees, we are getting 19 rupees back. So this here, right here, you can see it's a 19 ROAS, right? So again, one more result is there, which is like 15 rows. So we can show this thing to you whole day. Okay, we have a lot of result with us, and this is another store which is, we have generated around 15x rows. Okay, so that has been crazy. So along with that, I've also been running my Ecom Ninja marketing program, where I'm also teaching people, how to scale their store, right? So because we have a separate entity which is called Ecom Ninja Marketing. You can even visit that Ecom Ninja Marketing Facebook group. It is for everyone. We give free value there. We have a, good solid community around Ecom Ninja Marketing, right? And we have been teaching people to, what are the some do's and don'ts of ecom business, right? And that's how we have taught people in different things like ads. Okay, we have taught people, how to create good looking stores, how to launch a product, how to find a supplier. So everything else is covered inside our ENM, where we have this small program which we have been running last 2 years. Okay, so here you can see some of our result. So this guy, Bhargav, so he's just telling, he said like 2.5 million by end of August. So this is Dilshad, I guess, and he did like 2.5 million. Okay, like maybe this was in some previous month. Okay, so this is another of result of Pawan, who has done around $26,000 just through, following the strategy which I'm teaching, and that strategy I'll be revealing here in this video itself. Okay. Another one, this another one screenshot, you can see one of my student doing like 100K a day. Okay, 100K INR a day. And I just, I'm loving to see these mastermind students killing it. Okay. And this is another of our result when, day one of testing of the product from my student, you know stocked out the product from the vendor. Okay, so this one another is some good result. You can see many results. So here's Vignesh, like he recently started with us and he started getting a lot of orders. Okay, he has already done like over 100 orders till now. You can see another result where Sandy has done around 43 purchase for one particular campaign. So we have been teaching this to a lot of people and we know this how it works, right? Because we have been doing this for a long time, and we have scaled multiple stores. Okay, we have spent lot in revenue in ad spend. So that's why you should trust us. Now you have seen what we do, and what are our past results. So moving on to, what are the three important things which is most required to scale your brand. Because if you don't do these three things, you won't be able to scale your brand easily. Okay, first thing first, it is the copywriting. Okay, the way you write copy, the way you convey your brand's message to your consumer or your customer, that is the most important part, I think. Okay, if you don't have good copywriting skills, you won't be able to scale your brand very easily. Okay. Second thing is the creatives which let users scroll, stop their scroll. Okay, that's how we know like the creative is working. We call it scroll stopping creatives. Okay, and these creatives are the creatives which let user to stop and watch the video or image whatever you just want to show them the ad, right? That's how you get maximum click, maximum people to your website. So you need to know like how to create this beautiful looking creative so that you get maximum people to your website, right? And the third and most important thing is the right ad structure. If you don't have right ad structure, you don't have right ad strategy, your business is not going anywhere. You won't be able to scale. That is as simple as that. So the reason in this case study I'm more focusing on scaling part, because I know like many business owner don't have perfect scaling strategy. But if you have all these three taken care of, you can scale your brand very easily. Okay. So first of all, you should be able to create customer persona. You should know like who's your customer, and you should create a persona out of your customer, right? So basically whenever we onboard a new client, we'll ask a lot of questions from our client. Okay, and that's how we decide like which audience should we target, right? So we'll be first of all we ask from any brand like who's your customer. Let me know about interest, their demographics, their behavior, everything we analyze. We do research like which brand your consumer prefer, whatever thing they likes, right? What is their ideal job, what is their financial aspect. We know a lot of details before going into targeting part. We know what your consumer looks like, right? So let me ask you these question. Okay, does your ad establish a connection with your prospect? Okay, so why we take the customer persona is many of the brand are just many of the agencies are there who are just launching the ad without thinking about customer. So it has to be all about customer. If your ad is able to establish a connection with prospect, then only you'll be able to strike a right chord. Okay, and you'll be able to scale your whatever ad you are launching, right? So second thing, does your ads look like your friend talking to your ideal audience? So this is another of question. So I know like many people just try selling stuff, but the best part of selling Facebook marketing is we don't need to sell there. Okay, we need to just be casual, like the our audience is like we are talking to our friend, right? So, and the third and the most important point is, if you know the right pain point of the customer, if you know the right pain point of your audience, you'll be able to get lot of sales, lot of traction on your ads. Okay, so it's all about finding the right pain point and providing the solution. Okay, and these questions could only have a yes and answer when you nail down customer persona. Okay, if you don't have customer persona, you won't be able to answer these all questions, right? So first of all, what's the step you need to take? You need to create a customer persona where you need to just write down exact age, gender, stage of life, behavior, financial aspect, job, everything laid out, right? And then you go ahead and ask these three questions before you launch the ad. Okay, if all these threes are yes, then I think you are good to go to next part, right? So talking about copywriting, okay, so copywriting that strikes the right tone, okay, so talk to your ideal audience in a way which is very friendly, okay, they feel, because it's all about the customer at the end of the day, right? So the copy should be such a written in a such a way that it should get a response, okay, and what response we want from you, our audience, we want them to click on shop now, we want to click on the website link so that they go to our website and see the product which we are trying to sell them, right? So if you have right copywriting skill, if you have you're talking in a way which strikes the right tone, you'll be able to get a response from your customer, and that's what we want, okay? So now when your ideal customer will read the ads copy, they'll generate a fell to buy your product. So it's all the emotion, okay? The way you write a copy, it drives the emotion and people buy the product due to emotion, okay? No other reason. Either you are, providing a solution, or maybe you're just innating an emotion out of your audience, right? And the third point is, this is because it feels like you're directly talking to them, you're understanding their want, their product, okay, and you're just giving them what they need, you're just providing a solution, right? And the fourth point, which is the CTR, okay, now the CTR, how the CTR works, you should have first 3 or 5 seconds done very neatly, okay, you need user to stop scrolling, right? So first 3 or 5 seconds of your creative, of your video creative, must be in a such a way, okay, so that it gives you a good response, right? People, it can maybe a pattern interrupt, or maybe something out of the box which stops them to see whole video and then they go to website, right? So copywriting is the main part, and then comes the ad copy. So that's how you write the ad copy, what we have done in the past. So you can see these kind of ad copy has given us pretty good result. We just kept it simple, we don't want main thing, but yeah, first of all we give some discounts in our headline, and then we innate a response, so enhance physical and mental well-being, you can see. So these just one line has given an insane result for this particular campaign. The same with so it's all about how you're creating this ad copy. If your ad copy is good, people will stop and buy that, right? Now talking about the creatives, okay? So you should have a scroll stopping creatives. Your ad creative make the prospect stops, okay? If it is not stopping your prospect, then it is not direct response, because we are into direct response, right? So the copywriting should be in a way so that we stop user to scroll, and they should visit the website and purchase the product then and there. We don't want to delay this process, right? So we generally take many angles and direction in our ad creative, okay? First of all, you can either, if the product is solving a problem, just you can pinch a pain point so that a user feel the pain, okay? You want user to feel the pain and then provide the solution, right? Then you can also have some good looking offers, irresistible offers, right? You can show product reviews, you can show different offers, discounts, right? And maybe you can give them an emotional connection of some good lifestyle, right, inside their desire, right? So there's a lot of things which needed to be done inside a good stop scrolling creatives, okay? And that is the main part. Creative, if you don't have creative done properly, you won't be able to scale your brand, okay? Now, if you are someone who want to just start, you're just starting out and want to scale your ecom brand, okay? So there's these things which are really important. If you don't have them, I suggest you go there and you should have all of these, okay? So first of all, uh, anytime when you launch the ad, you should have a call to action, okay? You should give an offer, or you should have a call to action, which is really important, right? Start collecting reviews and testimonials on your website. If you don't have reviews and testimonial, I don't think your brand will be growing super fast. If you have good solid reviews and solid testimonial on your pages, on your website, it makes user experience pretty good, and people connect to what other people say, right? And that's how people trust your brand, right? Now the third part, which is really important, is the product shoot. So you should get the product shoot done. Product should be maybe lifestyle focused, or maybe you can show some of the UGC content, so user generated content. So we generally, whenever we onboard a brand, we have some solid UGC content already there. So if you guys want some of examples of the best performing videos, maybe we can drop it somewhere else. If you can just drop me an email, I can send you this videos too, right? So these UGCs are really important. And then influencers marketing, if you are just tying up with influencer and sharing your product with lot of influencer, that actually explodes your brand and give you a edge over your competitor, right? So there's a word of mouth which spreads with influencer, and your brand get a lot of traction, right? So if you have your uh, if you have seen all my past PPTs, right? So you must have learned one thing, that creatives are really important. Okay, if you have good solid creative done, right, your CTR increases. And what is CTR? CTR is basically click through rate. Okay, out of 100 people, how many people are visiting your website? So here, before ads, like this is one of our client screenshot, where we have just taken the screenshot to show you before and after CTR, right? So this one CTR is average of 0.31%. Okay, out of 100 people, only zero point 0.3 people are going to website and seeing, okay, per impression. So same thing after, once we launch the ad, you can see 5%, 4%, 3%. So this is the totally, if you are getting anything above 2%, that is industry standard and it's giving you good result. Anything low, below 2%, it's not acceptable. Okay, that's how we optimize our ads. Okay, so talking about copy plus creative. Okay, so whenever you write a copy, okay, and whenever you select a creative, so what all thing you need to do? Okay, you need to ask yourself these questions, okay, before writing a creative. If the brand has any guarantee, okay, if the brand has any guarantee of the product, if the brand is giving guarantee of 1 year, 2 year, maybe you can write that in copy, right? Because that is the uniqueness of that brand, which they're giving a guarantee, right? Now we talk about USPs. So I generally ask from the brand owner only about the USPs of the product. Okay, we list down all the USPs of the brand, and that we use in our creative, right? Now talking about trust factor. So how many reviews you have, how many customers you have served, how many orders you have shipped, these all the trust factor and your backing, okay, which we generally show in our copy also, right? Now if your brand is different in a some way, you can just write that. Or maybe if your audience is emotionally inclined to purchase, maybe you can give them some problem, or maybe you can write a copy from different angle, right? So this is the main pillar. So right ad structure, if you don't have right ad structure inside your ad manager, your brand won't be going anywhere. Okay, it will be stuck there for a while. So understand this. Facebook is a different algorithm altogether. If you're not optimizing the algorithm, if you're not testing out multiple things, you can't scale the brand. Okay, so the main pillar is going to make or break your advertising. This is the ad account. If you don't have right ad structure, you don't have right copy and creative for the right audience, this platform won't work for you, right? So showing the right copy, right creative to people at different stages. Okay, let's say people who doesn't know of your brand, so we show them different kind of ad. For the cold audience, for the warm audience, we show different kind of ad. So the way you structure your ad defines like how much ROAS and how much return you'll be getting. Okay, so let me just share you our testing strategy. Okay, so how we test our product. Okay, so first of all, because this is the strategy, watch it properly. This is the strategy which will uh, show you exact step by step process inside our ad manager. Okay, first thing first, we test lot of audience. So on the day of launching, we test at least 8 ad sets initially. 8 ad sets. Okay, and ad set basically means audiences. So we test multiple audiences inside an campaign, and we test two creatives in each ad sets. Okay, so that We also test creative, so that if people are not even clicking on creative, they won't come to your website. So first of all, you need to take care of your creatives, right? And we generally start with testing phase with 50 to $200, not more than that. Okay, so we just start testing a lot of stuff, lot of ads, and we see about the CPC. Okay, so in India, if our CPC is less than 5, then it's well and good. Even in internationally, we target a CPC of at least $1 or less. Okay, if you have CPC of around $0.5, $0.7, it's working. Okay, maybe less than $0.5, it's amazing. Okay, so our main aim is to bring down the CPC at once. Okay, once you bring down the CPC, then we move on to our ad set part, where we optimize our uh, ad sets. Okay, we optimize our audiences. Okay, we kill the ad set with no add to cart after 1 day, and then we find the winning ad set with ROAS greater than 10. Okay, that's how we start optimizing it. The one which is performing best, we start scaling it gradually. Okay, then we check for ROAS which is less than 3, we kill the ad after 3 days. Okay, so these are all our strategy which we do inside our Indian account. Maybe somewhat number maybe differ for international brands, but again, this is the exact strategy. Once we get like 50 purchases in the testing phase, once we have like 5 winning ad sets, okay, 5 best performing ad sets inside testing phase, then we move on to scaling part. Okay, so this is our scaling thing, where we launch different campaign. Okay, so let's say if 1,000 people has visited your website, out of that, let's say 10 people have purchased. What about rest 990 of them? Okay, so many people have visited your website, but they did not purchase. So what's the reason they did not purchase? Because they did not trust your brand at once. Okay, so you need to show them ad again and again, so that they trust your brand, feel like they know your brand, and they can do the checkout and purchase, right? So at least we show the ad at least 4 to 5 times to each and every cold audience, and that's how you scale. Okay, so you can see here we have retargeting, and then we have lookalikes. Okay, we test multiple lookalikes in purchases, initiate checkout, add to cart. We test lookalike from 1%, 0 to 1%, 1 to 2%, 2 to 3%, in all purchase, initiate checkout, add to cart, and video views. Okay, this is our exact strategy how we scale. And once we create lookalike, we start putting it into CBO. The one which is performing better, we put it into CBO and start scaling it gradually. Okay, so this is our middle of the funnel and bottom of the funnel. That's how we do it. So, see, I'll tell you how the e-commerce purchase funnel works. Okay, people visit your site, they view your product, they add to cart, they enter checkout, and then they purchase, right? So the thing is, even after purchase, we drop some emails, SMS, and offers, so that we can increase lifetime value of the customer. That's where money is. If you can increase lifetime value of the customer to at least 20-25%, you can get lot of good result from your whatever brand you're launching, right? So till now, I think I've explained everything to you. Okay, now, like, you have these three option to you. Okay, after all these whatever I told you about the case study, you have these three options. First of all, do this yourself. Okay, I have told you exactly my step by step blueprint on how we test and how we scale the product. Okay, now, first of all, if you are doing it by yourself, okay, maybe it can take long time to build a social solid proof of concept, right? So going to desirable revenue outcome won't be that easy, right? If you're doing it by yourself, so maybe you can go and do it by yourself. Maybe if you do it by yourself, you'll lose money initially, which we have already faced for our brands, right? So when I was starting the ecom, I put a lot of money, but again, investing in a this is a kind of investment where you get what you deserve, right? So if you don't have any creative direction, if you don't have any idea like how to write a good copy, how to write a how to make a good creative, you won't be able to do this by yourself, right? If you don't have good copywriting skills, it will be hard for you, right? And if you are someone who is working in the business, okay, so if you are just planning to launch the ad by yourself, you'll be working in the business, not on the business, right? So basically you'll be focusing more on marketing, but what about other aspects like operations and finance and managing people, so everything, logistics, so you need to take care of everything, right? So this if you focus on marketing, maybe you can get stuck in just one part, maybe you won't be taking care of other parts, right? So now another option is working with BS agencies. Okay. Second option is you can go ahead and find some BS agencies who's charging you maybe way lesser or maybe way higher than us, but it's a month long process. They don't have any proper tools to manage their ad account. They don't have any idea of how to write a copy good looking, how to write a beautiful copy which strike the right chord with customers, right? If they don't have enough people in their team to create such kind of creatives which can actually let user increase the CTR. Okay, so you can go ahead and join the BS agencies, but if they don't have all of these things, if they don't have proper uh, maybe a lot of agencies will charge you for a month and behind the scene run your advertising from some automation tool. There are agencies which does that and which are at least which are very less least effective and don't even touch your potential, okay, your brand could be running at, right? So maybe that agencies doesn't have any creative team to manage all the creatives, right? Maybe they don't have any copywriter in their team. So maybe you can go ahead and join that BS agencies. And the third option is we can scale your e-commerce or info product brand together. Okay, we'll partner up with you, we can scale your product together. Okay, so if you are someone, okay, so let me tell you, if you have watched this video till now, okay, and you have seen all of the case studies, all of our results, okay, so this call, okay, if you want to learn like how we can scale your brand, you need to book a call with us, okay, and the option to book a call is just below this video, right? So now what is this DigiScalers business scaling call? Okay, first of all, it's a simple call where we won't be pitching you anything, okay, we'll be just having a simple conversation, and we want to break down your business to its foundation. We want to know what all problem you are facing in the business, and what all pillars are there which we can improve, right, which we can improve via paid advertising and reach the goal faster. Okay, so we want to take care of your advertisement and ad manager, and how to bring the orders, leave that up to us so that you can focus on operations, you can focus on hiring good people, managing logistic, and leave the rest of the things to us, right? And if you are someone, if you are a good fit, then we'll simply explain our offer. Okay, there won't be any sales, just a sales pitch. Just at the end of the call, we'll be just giving you an offer. If it makes sense to you, we can move forward and start the road to multiple six figure. Okay, we can go to multiple six figure and do pretty well, right? So this 45-minute business scaling call can be most valuable 45 minutes of your whole life. This can change the entire scenario of this brand and may take your brand to next level, like within next 2 to 3 months. Okay, we'll scale your store while you sleep, we'll work hard for your store while you sleep, and we'll be giving a 100% for increasing the result for your brand. And we have already 5x 10x different brands in different niches, right? As you have seen in the past. So it can completely change the trajectory of how your entire brand is, right? It can completely change it. So now who's this for? If you are an ecom brand owner who's at least spending a minimum of 5K per month, 5K dollar per month, right? If you're already spending this much, that means around 3 lakhs or 4 lakhs you are spending per month. This scaling call is for you. Okay, if you are someone with good product, proven product, which is already working right in the market with at least 1 year of history, you can always book a call, right? And if you have skin in the game, okay, skin in the game means you should be passionate about your product, you should be crazy about your product, you should be working for your business. Okay, because we want to see only those business owners which are actually committed for scaling their brands, right? So if you are someone among these, you can always book the call. And here's few more result from our team. Like you can see how we have scaled this brand to around 1.4 million. Here you can see the one more result, which we have given like around ROAS of 7.45, and we have generated around 10 lakhs till now. You can see another of our store which we have done in the past. It generated around 1 cr 66 lakhs rupees. That is crazy. You can see the this 1 crore 66 lakhs, right? So once you have gone through all these results, once you have seen every case studies, you have, if you have want to book a meeting with us, if you want us to help you out for your ecom brand, book the demo call and see you, man. See you inside the demo call.